Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Sachin and you are watching Cloud Computing tutorial video series. In this video we will see different drivers behind adoption of cloud computing and we will see why cloud computing has been so successful. In previous video we learned different types of clouds based on the features and functions. We studied public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud and community cloud individually. We also discussed the differences between two most popular cloud types, that is public cloud and private cloud. Now that we know the background of cloud computing, let's see which are the drivers for it. For cloud consumers, there are various business, system and technology reasons, and for cloud service providers, there are cost and revenue reasons. Drivers for cloud consumers and drivers for cloud providers are different. There are three main factors due to which businesses and enterprises want to move to cloud computing from existing traditional IT setup. Business reasons like cost savings are the most important ones. Consumers may be restricted to use only those features which are available in their currently deployed systems. Also, consumers are willing to deploy, make use of, and stay up to date with rapidly changing technologies. On the other hand, cloud providers want to get benefited from economy of scale in cloud computing to save cost. Also, with cloud computing, they can have many options to build new revenue streams. Let's see what are the business drivers for cloud consumers. There are two business drivers for consumers to move to cloud environment from their traditional environment. Cost. Cost is the most important factor here. Organizations can save huge capital expenditures because there is no need to purchase hardware such as servers and storage. Also, there is no need to build infrastructure such as data centers, power, cooling equipments, etc. Only operational expenses are required to be paid to cloud providers for services. As we saw earlier, this cost is as per the actual usage of a cloud. Also, cloud environment can be built using much cheaper general purpose hardware instead of purpose-built hardware. This saves a lot of cost. Consumer orientation. Cloud environment is consumer oriented. Different consumers have different requirements. Cloud is flexible and can meet all such consumer requirements. It is easier to build applications and services on cloud environments than to build them on premise data centers. Consumers can access cloud with different types of devices such as computers, tablets, laptops and smartphones, etc. This is a huge advantage for consumers. There are 5 key drivers related to systems used in cloud. Reliability. Cloud systems are built in redundancy. Also, systems are placed in different data center locations so that in case of disaster at one data center, services are not affected and running from different data centers. This provides high reliability to cloud environments. Scalability. Scalability is very important driver because capacity can be added or reduced as per demand automatically on cloud environments. If systems are not in use, capacity is reduced automatically. This saves power and cooling. Speed. On cloud, resources can be added or removed quickly as per utilization. But on traditional environments, it takes significant time. This is a huge advantage of a cloud. Maintenance. Day-to-day maintenance and operational activities are performed by a cloud provider. For example, hardware maintenance and troubleshooting, OS, databases and software upgrades, patches, bug fixes, etc. are the responsibility of a cloud provider. Because of this, consumers are freed from routine activities and can focus on other important activities. Performance. Service level agreements are signed between a cloud provider and a consumer to ensure that the service performance is as per expectations. Performance is constantly monitored. If performance drops below certain threshold, the necessary steps are taken by cloud provider to restore the performance back. For example, if capacity utilization crosses certain value, then system resources are added to it automatically by cloud provider to ensure that performance is not impacted. It is mandatory for cloud providers to provide cloud performance as per the SLAs. If due to some reasons SLAs are not met by the cloud provider, they are supposed to refund some charges back to the consumer or reduce the fees of the consumer. This is a great advantage for the consumers. New technologies have made certain things possible which were not earlier possible due to various limitations. Now let's see some important technology factors which have attracted consumers towards cloud. First one is new application architectures called as SOA, that is Service Oriented Architectures. SOA architecture allows applications to be broken down into smaller components. These components can also be shared with other applications. SOA also provides APIs which can be used by client applications. Web development is continuously being standardized. Due to this, applications are now more compatible with each other. Access speed. Internet speeds available today are much higher than earlier. Due to high speeds, it is possible to access cloud in much lesser times. Also, it has become possible to host high bandwidth applications like on-demand HD video services in cloud and access them over high-speed internet. Virtualization is the most important technology driver among all. Due to virtualization, it is now possible to implement multiple diverse applications on single physical server hardware. Implementation costs are much lesser in this approach. Also, due to resource pooling feature, utilization of system resources is optimal. No wastage of resources means lesser capacity expansion cost. If one physical server goes down, virtual application is served by different server. This provides high redundancy and reliability to consumers. We have seen various drivers of cloud computing from cloud consumers' point of view. Now let's see the drivers for a cloud service provider. There are two main drivers. When cloud provider builds an infrastructure for a particular service or application, same infrastructure can be used for other consumers with just incremental capacity addition. This is known as economy of scale. This reduces overall cost for cloud providers and increases the return on investments made, that is ROI. This is a great benefit to a cloud provider. Cloud provider then passes this partial benefit to consumers by reducing service costs. This eventually adds to subscriber growth. This growth then further increases the economy of scale and this continues. Revenue. Revenue is the most critical part of any business. With cloud model, it is possible for the cloud provider to build consistent and recurring revenue streams from consumers. Cloud providers can predict this revenue in advance in this way. Budgeting becomes easier, so cloud providers can plan investments accordingly. Let us summarize now. There are some important drivers which have increased the adoption of cloud computing. Drivers for cloud computing includes drivers from cloud consumer perspective as well as drivers from cloud provider perspective. Drivers from cloud consumer perspective are business, system and technology, and drivers from cloud provider perspective are scale and revenue. Remember these keywords presented in this video: cloud providers, cloud consumers, drivers, economy of scale, recurring revenue, service oriented architecture, application architecture, and return on investments. In our next video, we will see what are the major factors which are affecting cloud adoption. They are lack of knowledge, maturity concerns, security, multi-tenancy, integration, technology and flexibility.